eventually found himself drowning in the unfamiliar swamp of the triangle choke.
I think it's going to be over. He's trying to slam. We get it. I think that's it.
Meanwhile, the Olympic Games loomed on the horizon. Bo made it to the trials, where he faced his former teammate, David Taylor. He lost 2 matches on points, missing out on the coveted ticket to Tokyo.
Big wins for him to get through each other in the same corners and battling it out right now.
Taylor would later claim the Olympic gold and sit atop the pound-for-pound rankings.
Oh, look at that.
While Nickel would never step onto the wrestling mat again. The role of playing second fiddle in wrestling didn't sit well with him, so Bo decided to pursue what he had been contemplating for quite some time: a career in mixed martial arts. He joined the prestigious American Top Team and began his journey into striking disciplines.
It's just exciting to start over and learn new disciplines and things like that. And I think to myself, man, like I wish that I would have been more interested in Muay Thai and boxing and Jiu-Jitsu at a younger age, and maybe got in a little training then, because I just love it so much and it's so fun to learn the little intricacies and the details and the techniques and stuff like that. And
in 2021, Nickel had 2 amateur MMA bouts.
Round number 1.
The first adversary predictably didn't stay on his feet for long,
Big takedown.
instantly finding himself trapped in a tight grip.
As Bo Nickel takes his opponent down.
Bo worked from top,
Open half guard being held from Dave Conley.
Big shots by
secured another takedown when they got back up,
Bo Nickel keeping the center.
There's such a thing as a moral victory in MMA. You just saw from
and applied a tranquilizing arm triangle strangle.
Full mount.
step over into full mount. That is tight.
Wow.
Conley is
He's out.
Technical submission and the win in his MMA debut.
Despite the predictable fight scenario, the American had no intention of being a stereotypical wrestler, detonating his second foe. Feeling the gunpowder in his hands, 26-year-old Bo debuted as a pro in the 185-pound middleweight division. He landed a left hand to the body at the outset, attempted a high kick, and in less than a minute flipped the wrestling script upside down with a lethal combo. Sniping his opponent's head with a supercharged left, Nickel earned a reputation as a knockout artist with a subsequent 3-punch combo.
Every single middleweight on the planet, I don't care what organization you're in, UFC, Bellator, PFL, doesn't matter. I'm coming for all y'all.
Bo had no desire to linger in third-tier leagues and seized the opportunity to showcase himself on Dana White's Contender Series. In the battle for a UFC contract, he faced the 4-0 Zachary Barrego. Nickel immediately thwarted Zachary's pressure,
Bo Nickel going for the early double leg.
landed a right hook, and went for the neck.
Showing that highlight there.
When the guillotine failed, he teleported to the back
The hands, lets it go, takes the bike.
and locked in a choke right over the jaw.
Cranking on that neck again. I don't know if he's under.
The execution took 62 seconds.
Bo Nickel, 2-0 as a pro. Easy work.
Yet the boss still had doubts.
I don't even know what to say. He's amazing. He's obviously one of the hottest prospects. He's 2-0. He's 2-0 coming into the UFC. So what we'd like to do is offer Bo another fight here. He wins that one, give him a shot in the UFC.
First round, fights on.
Accepting the offer, Bo returned in a month and a half. Donovan Beard, with a solid record of 7-1, got caught by a flush right.
Oh my God.
Wasting no time, Nickel settled into mount.
He's on the neck already.
Skillfully slapped on a triangle choke
Right into a triangle choke.
and secured the tap.
That's the tap! Inside a minute this time! Bo Nickel is not here to play around!
Using a classic fake takedown into overhand setup, Bo took the action to the ground in one fell swoop, wrapping things up at the 52-second mark.
How fast was that? It was inside of 60 seconds.
Under a minute, you go out there and you handle business. Barely broke a sweat.
That's what we do, baby. I'm born for this, bred for this. I train every day so I can be the pound-for-pound #1 fighter in the world. You know, I'm barely into my career, but I'm headed straight to the top.
Jumping on the hype train with an enviable contract, Bo quickly secured a main card spot of a pay-per-view event in his debut. His opponent, the veteran Jamie Pickett, hit harder than a mortgage.
Doubles up on it. Oh, he gets caught the counter punch.
And was quite a gunslinger in the cage.
Oh, he's going more. Wow, he's out on his feet a little bit here. He's trying to survive. Stop that.
Surprisingly opening up as a southpaw, the bouncy Nickel was setting up a high kick.
Nickel with the feint.
But quickly reverted to his instincts.
Right.
Unsettling the foe with a nutcracker, he took him down.
Tremendous amount of pressure. Without
And latched on the neck right away, dragging his prey to the chopping block.
his hands laced together.
The subsequent back take didn't yield immediate results,
Takes the back.
Oh, wow.
Oh, he's got the neck.
as the experienced Pickett weathered the rear naked choke and was willing to give everything for an oxygen tank.
He's in trouble
The
now.
kind of
There it is.
Yeah, he's
Not
grimacing now.
resisted yet.
Spending a whole minute in Nickel's clutches, he finally caved in.
control of the body, DC.
There's the tap.
That's it.
Nickel by submission.
Bo once again showed his distrust towards the judges, earning the Performance of the Night bonus.
He drew it up in the debut.
Talking to Joe Rogan, the bold newcomer didn't forget to remind the world of his Napoleonic ambitions.
I've been doing MMA for 1.5 years, and I'm in a main card in the UFC pay-per-view. Like, that's insane. So I'm just going to keep getting better, keep dominating, and you bet your ass I'm getting that belt, and I'm going to be the pound-for-pound #1 fighter by the time my career's done.
Many criticized the fighter for being too arrogant, but for the sake of achieving his goals, Bo not only grinds in the gym, but also maintains iron discipline outside of it. By his own admission, he doesn't drink alcohol, abstains from parties, watches his diet, and attends church every Sunday morning. Such dedication to the craft sparked comparisons with former UFC lightweight champion Khabib Nurmagomedov. As it turned out, Nickel has a special reverence for the Eagle.
I cheer for the Americans. And so, you know, there was times where I was like, kind of wanted him to lose. But the more that I listened to him in interviews and got to know him, I'm like, wow, this dude's like very similar to myself. Like, you know, different culture, different religions, but I respect everything that he's doing and everything that he has done because I can draw so many parallels to the way that I want to live my life.
After 3 submission wins, leading up to his next outing in June of 2023, Bo purposely honed his innate knack for KOs. Facing him was the undefeated newcomer, Val Woodburn, who aptly dubbed himself the Animal.
You gotta go for a
Dropped him. That's a bad spot for Joyner. He needs to get up immediately. He needs to drop that chin right there. There's another one.
And welcome the departure of USADA.
Come on. The Animal was unleashed.
Sweating testosterone, Woodburn banked on counterattacks. Didn't fall for the level change in an overhand combo, but clearly didn't expect the lead hand bomb. Bo also served a left and sniped him with single shots. It took the American 38 seconds to earn his second professional knockout with maniacal precision.
Time. Boom, look at that uppercut. That's beautiful.
In addition, it was Bo's 7th consecutive first-round victory, proving that he's not just a wet blanket wrestler, but a well-rounded, mixed martial artist. Thanking each and every member of his coaching staff, Nickel decided to share important news.
Madeline, Nickel, I love you so much. My wife, I'm a husband. I'm also going to be a father soon. My wife is pregnant.